Good afternoon and welcome to Cal Plays. I'm Cal and I'm sitting here with Dogtar once again. We are going to play some Commander. You may have noticed that we have the same commanders, but their positions are swapped. That's because Dogtar will be running Meren and I will be running Omnath.
We're just going to do a simple deck swap, see if the pilot makes a difference, and we'll see how the outcome goes. This is probably going to be, like most of our shows, first to win 2 games. We'll call that as the quote deck that won. I am pair of 3s.
Also pair of 3s, high card 5. You win.
I'll take it.
Sorry, my sleeves. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now let's see if I can remember how your deck is played. Did you add more lands or not?
I added more lands.
So you say.
I just swapped out some non-basics for basics.
That would be real nice. Some basics, I mean.
So one thing that we were talking about earlier today that you guys might be interested in, do you have any interest in seeing us play standard decks against each other to see how matchups work or such?
Or Pioneer decks.
Pioneer deck, actually that's specifically what brought it in, to make it easier on us to buy pre-constructed decks and work from that, upgrade them, and then dick around with that on stream. It's easier. I'll be honest, low-end content. Low-effort content, sorry. We're streamers now, gotta use the right terminology.
I'm gonna go ahead and pitch 4.
Okay.
I'm pitching.
Ooh, go to 7 and start us over, just no.
So, 1 land in all of those cards, and 1 mana rock. And it did not cost 1 or 0.
Okay. I was gonna say, you know, that's one of my decks. That could be a playable hand.
Yeah, no, not this time. Yeah, I do see that we have 1 viewer. Please feel free to chat with us. We can see the chat. So we'd be happy to talk with you while we're playing. Also, in case you're not already aware, the primary thing that I'm doing on my channel right now is our scheduled streams between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. where I am playing a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Fire Red. We're looking to try to get a capture card so that when the new Pokemon comes out, I'll be able to play that live, and I may or may not be playing for more than my usual 3 to 5 because when a new game comes out, I tend to get into it pretty heavy. And I want to make sure that you guys can see all of my genuine reactions to the stuff. So.
And coming in the future on the Magic side of things, I'm hoping to get, lack of a better word, a studio setup that's going to be able to showcase more on-camera work as well as more deck building, but where you're able to see more visually effects of what we're doing, my thought process on building a deck, put forth some of my basic rules of how I build EDH decks, which aren't true for everyone, but if you like what you see on stream and go, hey, that's something I could build, or I like how that's built, I'm fully willing to go into how I do my builds, the basic rules of thumb.
I think I can play this.
Cool. I won the roll.
I believe that is the case.
I'm gonna Blooming Marsh into a Caustic Caterpillar. Go when you're ready.
I will draw a card.
I will do that as well because I forgot to. My turn will not change.
Ooh, Caustic Caterpillar in your opening hand.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
You did this to me one game. This might be a quick game.
All right, I'm playing Croson Verge and passing the turn. Croson Verge enters the battlefield tapped. I tap it to add a colorless, and for 2 colorless and tap, I can sacrifice it and search my library for forest and a plains card and put them onto the battlefield tapped. So I'll be doing that as soon as I can. But we're not there yet. I believe I just took 1 damage.
That is correct.
I put these closer together to make my life easier.
And then I sack an Evolving Wilds for a tap swamp and said, go.
Done. What is that?
Top energy? That's something
No,
you probably would
test.
never exclude.
Test. Yeah.
You made the. This is your UI.
Yeah, I thought I just deleted the test though.
We'll worry about it later. And take your turn.
I suppose.
You be a professional.
I suppose. I suppose that's an option. We're going to tap Croson.
Good luck and have fun. I didn't
Oh
say
yeah, that also.
And to any of you that are playing, good luck, have fun.
Soul Ring.
Good play.
Go.
No second land.
Oh, hold on. Yes, I do have a second land. I'm blind. Mountain. Go. I didn't see it. I looked for it. I forgot that there were these beautiful.
I have a very tough decision, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. Phyrexian Arena instead of blowing up your Soul Ring immediately.
Celestial Lance. Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Hit you for another point and say go.
Yeah.
Hey, get that chip damage.
Yeah. Okay. So untapping, upkeeping, and drawing. I am going to tap my Soul Ring and my Crosan Verge to sacrifice it, and I will grab a Plains and a Forest card.
Yep, onto the battlefield tapped.
Forest, yep, onto the battlefield tapped. And I have more.
You will not find a plane, so you'll get 2 forests, I believe.
I don't believe that's how that works.
It's only 1 of each.
I believe it says 1 of each. Which is a little bit sad for me.
Yep.
But is not that big of a deal. So this enters the battlefield tapped. I will shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
May I go while you do this?
No.
Okay. You gonna do something with your red mana? And a floating colorless?
I don't have a floating colors. That
takes
costs
2.
2. That might be worth swapping out.
Yeah, that can be swapped out for...
Do you have both Tech Edge and... okay.
As well as the one that automatically sacrifices itself, as well as the rare that that puts in the battlefield untapped but costs 1 life.
Yeah. Cinderblade. It enters the battlefield tapped unless I control 2 or more basic lands.
There you go, value.
So that's why I did that in that order. Now I will go ahead and I will tap for a green for a Jetty offshoot.
Yeah.
It's a 0/3 defender with landfall, and whenever land enters the battlefield under my control, I gain 1 life. And then unfortunately I pass the turn.
I'm gonna draw 2 cards, lose a life.
You're losing a life.
Phyrexian Arena.
Yeah,
Draw 1,
is
draw
this the
2.
first time?
Yep.
Okay. It was more, I haven't been tracking any loss of life for you, so wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything.
Land for turn.
I think I might also rework the tracker, drop the, drop everything but life, as we've been just doing it with tokens.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Yeah. Then we only have to update the life totals there.
4 mana. Meren stomps her way onto the battlefield.
Okay. That'll leave me room for like adding names of the commander or whatever we add for text. Whatever I
Go
want to
ahead.
add for text. You're tapped out and couldn't caustic caterpillar. Yay me!
Chose to cast my commander instead.
Well, I mean, it'd be useless to sacrifice your caustic caterpillar without your commander.
No, there's value in slowing you down.
True, true.
Because you can play a land, gain 3 life, and cast my commander. No, you're 1 shy. I apologize. You cost 7.
I will tap this and then cast. Hold on, I want to see if I have a better option. I will also tap. I will tap a green and 2 to cast Harrow. I will be sacrificing the forest that I tapped.
Okay.
I will search my library for 2 basic land cards and put them onto the battlefield.
And gain 6 life.
Yeah.
Sorry, 2 life. He only gains you 1. I was thinking the other guy.
Yeah. Yep.
There's one that does it for 3 life.
Gotcha.
But I think he costs more than 1 to cast.
Oh, it's too bad it's basic lands. Because I could grab Tech Edge or something.
And they fundamentally printed a worse Harrow. It's in there.
Forest.
Double forest. Okay.
Yep. Yep. Bring me back up to 40 HP.
Yep. Any other shuffling?
I don't believe I have anything else I'm going to shuffle for this turn. I might be lying, but
I know I'm used to it.
I'm just going off my memory.
And it's as good as you're capable.
Yes. Okay. Do I have enough to cast my commander? 2 green and 2 red. No.
Any viewer out there can name that anime? If you call it out in the comments, I'll give you a thumbs up.
I was going to say, careful what you say you'll give them. I will tap for 1 green and 2. Ah, shoot. That doesn't leave me... I am so wishy-washy. What's the best value I can get out of this turn? That's the problem. I will tap a green and 2.
Don't accidentally use all of your land fetch abilities if you want to cast those after you've resolved your
True.
Because every one of those is extra tokens.
Yeah. For an enchantment, Elemental Bond, whenever a creature with power 3 or greater enters the battlefield under my control, I draw a card.
Yep.
And then I pass the turn.
I'm going to untap, upkeep, draw 2 cards, and lose a life. Don't forget to update the life totals. You are at 40, I am at 38.
Understood, thank you. I did forget, because I'm a forgetful person.
I'm going to play a land for turn. I'm going to...
Alright.
I'm going to Saki Elder, blow up a Soul Ring.
Understood. I'm not happy about it, but I
The
understand.
experience token? I don't know where it's been relocated. There it is.
I was going to say, it's around here somewhere. I moved it because I was sorting some cards over here.
I'm also just going to sack my Elder.
Okay.
At the end of the turn, I'm going to put him back on the battlefield. And sack him again. No, nothing else. I'm going to grab 2 lands. Yeah, I'm going to sacrifice him at the end of your turn. Go when you're ready. I just want to have the option of him as a block.
Yeah, you'll sack him by the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright. In case anybody's wondering, we are kind of sort of cheating. We're shortcutting so that we don't have to...
And I am acknowledging the shortcut and laying out step by step the conditions for the shortcut.
Yeah.
We both acknowledge there's in no circumstance that I should have my Saki Elder on the battlefield at the end of this turn.
Yep. So, I'm going to tap a green and 2
Yep.
for a Fertilid.
Yeah.
It enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters on it.
And it does.
I will play a forest.
Landfall trigger.
Landfall trigger, I gain a life. Just keep this up for a little... That's the wrong one. I'll just keep this up for a little bit.
Riku is getting jealous of Uni walking on the counter. This is how you learn to fucking jump, isn't it, you little rat? This is where you learn. Big sister Uni had to be all, I'm better than you, I can climb.
I'm removing a counter.
Okay.
Um,
And you're like, my short stubby legs can climb that counter too. Yeah, I'm a corgi, but not. I'm a very fat rat.
so I can tap a green and 1 and remove a +1/+1 counter from Fertilid, and make it so target player, that would be me, searches their library for basic land and puts it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffles their library. I am going to hope to find a mountain in here. Here we go. I'm going to play a mountain.
Landfall, gain another life.
I do. And then I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Get her, Riku.
So Saki's gone.
Yep.
And don't forget to put your XP up to 3. Yep.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card, lose a life, draw another card. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Update my life total when you get the chance, please.
You lose another for Phyrexian Arena?
Yep.
I should be up to 42. I didn't update that yet.
Okay.
That's why this is still open. Top HP,
I'm gonna play a Dark Depths.
39. Done. Okay. Not 39. You go down, not up. 37. Good old Dark Depths.
Crypt Gas.
Basic land. Okay.
Yep. Double black. Double black. For 5, cast a Liliana Death's Mastery. She enters the battlefield with 5 loyalty counters. I can -1 to create a 2/2 black zombie token, then put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard.
That's a +1.
+1. I can -3 loyalty to return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. It becomes a black zombie in addition to its other types. And 7, I can destroy all non-zombie creatures.
Yep, she's a problem.
I'm going to +1.
Yep, you create a zombie.
And then I mill 2 cards.
I know we have
on the
zombies.
counter. Ooh.
I know you have a lot of zombies. Where on the counter?
It's the big stack of tokens. They are the ones in sleeves. They are here on the table.
Okay. I was gonna say, there's none over here.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
I lost Beastmaster Ascension and a Smothering Abomination.
Alrighty.
I am going to move to my end step.
Yep.
Grab a Saki Elder.
Okay.
Go when you're ready.
Just examining lighting.
Okay. You were freaking me the fuck out there, Bob.
Sorry. Well, I was just looking at this, and I'm noticing that
We lost our viewer.
your cards have the glare on them. And I know that that's my sleeves. I also thought it was my side of the table.
Yumi is full of it.
She will be.
Herself.
I will tap 2 green, 2 red, and 3. I'm playing a mountain. I thought it was 6, not 7.
No, yeah, you got 7.
To cast Omnath, Locus of Rage.
So you landfall first.
Unfortunately. But I gained 1 life.
Yep.
And
you get to
whenever
draw
a creature
card.
power 3 or greater enters the battlefield under my control, I draw a card. So we are going to go ahead and go into bottom HP. And we're going to bring this up to 43. Done.
Sack Elder.
And get another land.
Yep.
I mean, that's mostly for thinning your deck at this point.
And building up the counter.
Yeah. Tapped.
Are you done? You attacking with your 0-3? Or your 1-1?
I could attack you with a 1-1. I passed the turn.
Oh.
I have better ways to kill it if I want it dead. It's not this turn.
To draw 2 cards and lose a life. Bring me to 36.
Agreed. And for the record, I don't mean greed the card. I mean agreed, as in we are in concordance. I'm the only person in the world who still uses the word concordance.
That's
aren't
not
I?
true. This would make you a very unique stream. You hope you're the only person who does.
What's concordance mean?
Play land for turn.
It means you agree with each other. That's it.
And a colorless. Good old Gilded Lotus.
Woo! Let's see. Crypt Gas, Gilded Lotus. Oh boy!
I'm gonna plus Liliana
Yeah, you're.
to make a 2/2 zombie and mill myself 2. Man. That was definitely a whiff. Yone. Yeah. Here's 2/4. Floating black. Green, green. Use one of the floating black.
Okay.
So I have 1 floating black. E-witness. Targeting.
A land.
Oh,
So you can play it.
targeting Beastmaster Ascension.
Oh. Hold up. Still only 5 creatures. Keep going. And so far not hasted.
Mm-hmm. Floating black. Can't do all of it.
Can't remember if I have a term on script in there or not. Is term on script the right?
It's exiles.
That's not the one I'm talking about.
Oh.
Tomb of Yawgmoth.
No, that's in the deck that's barely taken apart.
Yeah, I was just wondering if I happened to have one and had it in there. I can't remember for sure. I don't think I do. My memory's terrible, though.
3 green.
And a black.
And a floating black. So 3, 4, 5.
That doesn't tap for mana.
It's colorless. That's 3 green.
That doesn't tap for mana, does it?
It does not.
I didn't think so.
So 3, 4, 5. 1 floating green. I'm going to Microsynglad. Sacrificing 1, 2, 3 permanents.
Okay, and you get 2
6
for
plus-
each.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Cool.
this goes up to 7.
Oh, yeah. Do you have something big in there, or are you just hoping to get it off Lily?
Nothing at the moment. I'm going to move to my end step.
Yeah.
Trigger Meren.
Oh.
Smothering Abomination.
Well, anybody watching this video, well, wait, he just finished. Never mind.
Yep, your turn.
Yay!
Sorry about that. Realized I took a little bit longer than intended.
I'm sorry I didn't pick up on the gap and say something earlier. Riveting content. Riveting content. Oh, God, you love to see it. You'll love to see it. I'm going to go ahead and play a forest. And when I do, I gain a life, I draw a card,
And you make a sapling.
and I make a...
5/5 elemental.
Yeah, a copy of Omnath, effectively.
Yeah. Which will then let you draw a card.
I did.
Okay.
I'm going to tap 2 green. And 1, 2, 3. God, that's a big investment. For an acidic slime.
Ooh.
When it enters the battlefield, I destroy your gilded lotus. Yeah, your gilded. I think that's. I can't hit your lily. You don't.
No.
Drawing isn't doing you much good right now. You want things in your graveyard.
Yeah.
So the Phyrexian Arena's not that good for you. None of your other lands are that special. And I can't hit a creature. It's artifact, enchantment, or land. So yeah. That's the play. Slow you down a little bit, I hope. Shoot. Wait, nope, I can do it. Okay. I will tap a green and 1 to remove the last counter off my Fertilid.
Yep.
I will get a basic land and put it on the battlefield tapped. While I'm doing that, I will also traverse the Ulvenwald.
Yeah, do you have Delirium?
I do, now that I have a creature in my graveyard. Creature, artifact, instant, lands.
There you go. You'll also gain a life off this, and I put up the elementals.
Thank you. And I'll draw a card.
Yep.
But that'll be after
Yeah.
after searching. Oh shoot. Technically it should be search, draw, and then search.
Go short. I don't care.
Go.
We teach bad magic.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I want another mountain. How many mountains are in here?
11 now.
Oh, okay. Still get a few I can fetch. Shoot. I also need to delirium.
No, Delirium is instead.
Yeah, it goes into my hand, not onto the battlefield.
Yeah, but you can get more than a land. You can get any land?
I can get any land. For which I will be grabbing Myriad Landscape.
Yeah, go for the double landfall triggers next turn.
And I believe I played a land for turn.
You did.
So I won't be able to play more land. I'm just looking to draw. Did I have my life total?
I believe that's what you did right there.
Yeah, I don't remember if that's the first landfall trigger or the second, because I played a land for turn.
The stream.
Yeah. All right. This goes to my hand, and I draw a card, and that's a your go. Your go.
I'm gonna untap,
Okay.
upkeep, lose 2 life, draw a card. I'm gonna resolve the Microthin Slatus first.
Do we have another 5/5 elemental creature token?
Yes.
So I can represent ones that don't have haste? You can keep going with your turn if you don't know where it is. I'll look for it.
Check there.
Yeah.
I'll then Smothering Abomination sack a Sapperling, and whenever I sacrifice a creature, I draw a card.
Meren goes up by 1.
Now I'm going to draw 2. And if you don't mind, have me lose a life.
Not at all. I love it when you lose life.
I'm going to play a Swamp.
I just wish it meant more that you lost life, that's all.
No, I'm not going to play a Swamp. I'm going to play a Grim Backwoods. And then I'm going to play colorless for a Soul Ring. 2 colorless, 2, 4 colorless, 5, 6 colorless. So I have a floating colorless one after I cast this, and triple green. Symbiotic Worm. When it's going to the graveyard from the battlefield, put 7 1/1 insect creature tokens onto the battlefield.
Nice.
I'm going to.
Where are the 7/1/1 tokens?
It's not dead yet.
Oh, it's when it dies. Okay.
One, 2, 3 plus floating colorless, and tap Grim. I'm going to sack the Symbiotic Worm.
Okay.
I will draw a card off Smothering Abomination.
Yeah. And you draw a card off of that ability as well, right?
That is correct. That is not why I did you. I just cared about sacking the creature.
But hey, draw.
I need to get 7 1/1 insects.
You really only need one.
Yeah.
For now, anyways. There you go.
They don't have fly.
They don't have flying. Okay. So, if you're watching this in the post, because it doesn't look like anybody's watching now, unfortunately, but if you're watching this in post, please make sure that you like and subscribe. That really helps out. It builds towards us being able to monetize and make money off of this, which is, you know, what we hope to be able to do. And additionally, it makes sure that more people get to see our videos.
Move to end step. I'm going to return the worm to the battlefield, and
Sure.
that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Ugh. Okay. I will tap for. Do this correctly. 2 red and 2 to cast Ogre Battle Driver.
Yeah.
He's a 3/3, and whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, that creature gets +2/+0 and gains haste until the end of turn. So we will then go ahead and play a Sheltered Thicket, which will create a 5/5 elemental creature token, who is now getting +2/+0 and haste until end of turn.
And you draw a card and gain a life.
And I draw a card and gain a life. Yes. This enters the battlefield tapped. Bottom HP. And 5. And save. And done. Okay. I will then tap a green and 1 to cast a Badoka Gardener, who now has +2/+0 in haste.
You tap into
I will tap him, and when I do, I may put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield.
Okay.
If I control 10 or more lands, I flip him. I will put Myriad Landscape onto the battlefield.
Okay.
That will put me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lands.
He'll transfer.
So he will flip.
Yep.
I assume he's still
He
tapped.
stays his. Yeah, he keeps his state.
Dokai, Weaver of Life. I can tap him to create an XX green elemental creature token, where X is the number of lands I control. Nice. Nice. Okay. And then I will.
You get to draw a card and gain another life.
I get to draw a card and gain another life. Oh, that's cool. Right here. Okay. I will then tap 2 for Felwar Stone,
Okay.
and then I will move to combat.
Yeah.
I will declare attackers. Remember that these ones are getting +2/+0.
No one has trample?
No one has trample. This one has death touch.
Okay, one of them's gonna block one of those because they'll trade.
Yeah.
That leaves 1, 2, 3, 4 more attackers.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Sapperlings.
Yep. I lose 4, 5 of my creatures die.
And I will go ahead and use Omnath's ability whenever another elemental I control dies. Omnath deals 3 damage to any target.
What would you like to do the damage to?
Oh, good point. Let's see here. 3 damage to any target. I'll take out the Cryptghast.
Okay.
Let's see. How much mana do I have left? 2? Okay. Do you have me dead on board?
With Beastmaster Ascension, I haven't done math yet.
You have 7 attackers. Good game. Yep.
So I have 14 1/1 insects that are going to become
Assuming
6s.
nothing has trample.
Nothing on mine has trample.
I have 2 blockers.
So that's 12 times 5 is over 60, so yeah.
Yeah. So even if I heroic intervention and block 2 creatures, it wouldn't be enough. 3 creatures, but still not enough.
You needed to not kill my worm. That gave me 7 more attackers.
It did.
When you played him,
But
and
I
then
needed my
replanted with-
creatures to die.
Yeah.
I guess I should have waited for a sack outlet.
There's not many in there.
Yeah. But hey, that was the game.
Yeah.
Looks like I've lost the first game of this Commander swap. We'll have a game 2 at some point, either tonight or
Or tomorrow.
We'll get there. And in the meantime,